Welcome back to Let's Clean PowerWash Simulator. I'm BurningDogFace, and I'd like to start this episode off by giving a shout out to Derek Floyd, who says, "The White Rabbit won't mess with Dr. PowerWash after he cleaned his clocks." Oh dear. Shout out to Justin Jones, who says, "Glad they figured out what was wrong. Here's hoping you recover from it quickly." And then goes on to say, "Regarding Warhammer 40k orcs, don't forget that fighting makes them stronger. This was by design. They were meant to be a weapon to combat the Necron tier and their Catan masters. Of course, the orcs were much more dangerous towards the end of the Great Crusade, just before the Emperor and Horus Lupercal fucked them off on Ulanor. Think about it for a moment. Just imagine how dangerous the orcs had to have been to require the participation of multiple legions along with their primarchs in order to sort them out." And Derek Floyd comes in here too and adds, "And then the Horus heresy happened, interrupting the Imperium's crusade against the orcs. Like an infection that you didn't finish your antibiotics for, the orcs came back stronger for the neglect, and the beast rose to power, organizing the greenskins into their modern tribes, and causing the existence of a mediocre novel series about that war." Oh dear. Alright, must be more filth upstairs. There you are. Oh, that's not dirt. Well, I guess I'd better get to work on the ceilings and such. That was incredibly satisfying. Hell yeah, I got one of the wall trees. Once you isolate pieces of the mess like that, it really doesn't seem so bad. You know, on a side note, the building does not look like it was set on fire recently. I get that lamp. Oh boy, I'm really looking forward to having to find different angles to hit all of these branches from. I guess it's time to remove ears from the ceiling. Extra long extension. Oh my god, I've done it again. Really need to remember that it keeps doing this lately. Swapping out the clothings. Aha! Better. You would think I would immediately notice, like I did last time, but no, not this time. What's up with that? Well, I've set things right now, and that's the important thing. I wonder if I'll blink in and out of different colors in the replay. Great big spiral. That's right, kids. It's not a loop, it's a spiral. Thank goodness they broke up the ceiling into pieces. It really is interesting the way that the different extensions change the way the different nozzles feel. Like with maximum extension here, I'm actually getting pretty good erasure from the white nozzle, which is normally just good for saturating an entire area. And then, you know, getting the pieces you left behind. I'm not saying I'm not leaving pieces behind now. I'm leaving a lot less behind than I normally would. Very lucky none of these windows got broken if there was a giant woman in here. Yeah, you can't be terribly close to anything without not being able to use it. Mind you, I'm so close at this point that it's just a dot, so I don't know why you would want to fire from any closer than that. And good on them for noticing that. Like I said, the physics in this game are deceptively good. %. I wonder if Dr. PowerWash has OCD or what. Maybe he really is hearing himself being compelled to clean up the universe, and that's what leads to Brother PowerWash cleaning off things in the 41st millennium. Oh my. Any moment now. Yeah! Central tree cleaned. Fuck yeah. Oop. Oh, jeez. The tops of those branches, sure. Can I put the ladder there? Will that make it easier? Yes, I can. Oh, no, it doesn't go high enough. Maybe here. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, maximum. Oh, good. That was enough. Didn't have to get the tops of the others. That spot of ceiling. Right. How the hell am I going to find any yellow on this skylight? Oh, there. That section of window. Okay, that works. Oh, there's a spot I can actually see. It's not a spot I can actually see. There's something through the window, like a tree or something. Oh. You got all those windows. Kitchen cabinet doors. Ah. There it is, behind the knob. It still says it's listing by status, but it's not. Okay, coffee table, entrance stairs, fireplace, pot. Oh. It would probably help if I moved the damn ladder out from directly in front of the fireplace. Oh, I didn't even know I could get in here. Okay, it's the fireplace, pot, entrance, stairs. It's right in the sunlight. Oh, there. Ooh, missed a patch here. Yeah, that's good. Coffee table. Coffee table! Achievement unlocked. The rabbit sends in a little bill. Complete the white rabbit's house job. I didn't even notice the light from the skylight was changing. Well, I never. If I was looking at that house with Dodo, and like I am now, and he said, "Can you believe that only today that house had been ransacked by an enormous child and then set upon by a mix of assorted baked goods, rendering the inside like some sort of pointillist art exhibit?" I'd say, "Never. You're having me on. It's too clean, is that?" Then he'd shake his head like he is now, and we'd smile and laugh and tootle off, still shaking our heads and laughing and smiling, just like we is now. This place, man. Caterpillar's Mushroom in the Mushroom Forest for $300 reduce. Caterpillar says, "Let me ask you a question. If something is a problem and that something gets removed, does the problem get bigger or smaller? It all depends what's underneath. My problem was a mushroom, though it only became a problem once it was picked by a wandering child. As underneath it was a nest of millipedes. And with millipedes, where there's one dirty foot, there's a milli lots. Their fractious marching was a constant nuisance, so I told them the world is bigger than this, and blew bubbles to rehouse them yonder. Now my problem has become the realization that the world is indeed bigger than this. So I've rolled myself into this cocoon, where I shall remain until both my logic and my home are flawless. It's already taken quite some time." Outdoor area. We are in... Okay! We are small. The cat is like the size of a T-Rex, and he's on top of one of the mushrooms looking down at me. He has spirals instead of pupils. And a mustache, but, I hadn't really commented on that before. He's got a curly mustache, like you would imagine on a stereotypical Frenchman, or you would draw unflatteringly on a painting of a clean-shaven man. There are two sets of footprints on the bridge path. One of them is slightly smaller than the other. I wonder if that's... No, it wouldn't be Dodo and Bill. They're the other place, yes. Mushroom stock segment. Oh, the caterpillar cocoon is covered in gunk, and I don't want to spray that. There's a dude in there. Oh, that's funny. A whole washing line full of socks. Pretty sure millipede literally translates to lots of feet. Centipede literally translates to 100 feet, but that's an exaggeration. Can I go in the water? No. Oh, it's probably for the best. It's bubbling. But it's not boiling. It's just got bubbles occasionally rising from it, so I don't think this is water. It's actually very nice here. All the moss aside, I mean. Well, okay. What if I run this way? What if I just wander off in a wonderland? Oh no, this very obvious line on the ground here is, in fact, an invisible wall. And you'll notice the grass is literally greener on the other side of it. I can't go over there either. Oh, well, might as well. Thankfully, they threw in my scaffolding, because this mushroom has got to be, well, from my perspective, about 30 feet tall, although looking around at all these gigantic mushrooms, I'd have to say I'm probably only about a couple inches tall. Oh, caterpillar. Whilst you work, I'd like to run my thoughts through a paradox that's been troubling. So he really is sending messages from in there. Perhaps it's been troubling you, too. Let's wait till we get through this. Puts a metaphor on my metamorphosis. A metamorphosis, if you will. Simply put, who am I? Oh, they're lanterns. I earnestly thought they were just mushrooms. Ah. Alright, I got those two things dinged. That's a start. I don't like that I'm at less than 1% complete. If I just... Ah, there we go. 1% complete. Cleaned up and went to the bridge in front of me. There. Oh boy, I've got quite the task ahead of me. But 99% to do is still less intimidating than 100% to do. Where does this go? There's another bridge off the back. It leads to a tangle of branches I'm too large to fit through, so I assume this is where Alice went when she was done here. Unless it was that. What is that, a cave? Oh, this isn't a tree. This is more mushrooms. It's a very large mushroom plant. Or I guess they're not technically plants, but you know what I mean. Some shelf mushrooms here by the rocks. I wonder what happens if you eat those. Yeah, that's what those look like. Maybe you turn into a table. You know, when a caterpillar goes into his cocoon, he melts. This has been scientifically determined. Their entire bodies melt into goo and then re-solidify into a butterfly instead of a caterpillar. I have no idea how that works, but it occurs to me it's really impressive that he hasn't made a single typo, considering that he's a pile of goo with a phone. What is this? Oh, this is the hookah, isn't it? Aromatic bubble blower. Uh-huh. Caterpillar, fez, lounge chair. Yeah, this is about right. All the footprints lead here, to the table. Or the chair, anyway. How queer. And they took two different paths to get here. Oh, no! It's one set of footprints. Getting smaller. Alice came in through the bridge I took, walked all the way up here, grew much smaller, then walked under the lounge chair, and continued on a very circuitous path that led her back out the way she came. Couldn't tell which way the really small ones were facing. It could be either direction. They're all pixely. Oh well. A butterfly shrine statue. Well, he's got high hopes. And here's hoping that comes out well. Knock on wood, buddy! Oh, some of those footprints go straight up. Oh, maybe the small footprints are actually meant to be the caterpillar himself, because of course he has many tiny feet. Ah well. I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you on the next episode of Let's Clean PowerWash Simulator. Till then, take good care of yourselves, Burning Dog fans. Have a good one. Later.